Alright everyone, in this video I'll show you guys how you can get the hard place badge. So basically the hard place badge is the floor 2 version of Hotel Hell. So we had to complete 150% modifier bonus in floor 1 in order to get Hotel Hell, and for floor 2 we have to complete 150% of modifier bonus in order to get the hard place badge in floor 2. And I'll show you guys all the best, the easiest modifiers that you can apply in order to get this badge. I just did a run and it was my best run, but I died to a glitch and it was quite unfair. It was literally unfair, the seek chase that I had. But I want you guys to follow along the entire video. Watch it at 2 times speed if you have to, but follow along and I'll tell you guys all the best modifiers that you can apply in order to get the badge. So be sure to like the video and subscribe and go watch all the other videos if this helps you out. Alright, let's begin. So let's start the modifiers. So we have the mines here. So the first one I want you to apply is vacuum sealed. Now I'll explain everything, just let me select all the modifiers first. So we're gonna select this, we're gonna select this, Blitz O, we're gonna select this one, as well as Haha. We're gonna select this one. Now, so here's the fun part. So this achievement, this modifier is actually glitched. So the Are Those Pancakes is actually glitched, and the other one should be the same modifier, like the snare mob. I'm pretty certain that this one is also glitched. So do this while you can. In my run, you'll see that there's absolutely 0 snares that have spawned, even though I had the modifier on. So be sure to abuse this as you can. But even if this is fixed tomorrow, I still want you to use this modifier if it's fixed, because if you remember when the floor 2 update first came out, it literally had the snare entity in the game, and still people beat the game. So be sure to turn this modifier on. Now rinse due, I would put it if it was Hotel Hell. I will not put it in floor 2 because floor 2 added this annoying mechanic where if you go to a closet once, you can't re-enter that closet again. So hide is going to prevent you from entering that closet again, and the entities are going to be really fast. I experimented with Residue, it just didn't work out, so this is a modifier that you have to ditch. I want you to enable It Can Run 2, come back here. These are quite literally freebies, 10% freebies. Freaking Itchy, Timothy. Think Fast. Now I want you to turn on Think Fast because this will hinder you, but it's not that big of a deal. So the other two I want you to turn on is Rush Hour and I'm Running Here. Now these two are one of the buggiest modifiers in the game. So the devs don't know this. The devs have not fixed this bug. So the rush hour, meaning this modifier allows rush to come a lot often, but that's not the case. Rush is barely there. Quite literally, his spawn rates are quite literally lower than usual. So abuse this, the rush hour modifier, you can easily turn it on. That's a 10% bonus. And the I'm rushing modifier, because rush is going to be rare in itself and you just want it over with as soon as possible. So just get some good pairs of headphones and turn these two on. Now I also want you to turn on Bad Time. But Bad Time will not affect you much. Like, it's quite literally the regular floor 2. This one, okay, so I want you to do Tripped and Fell instead of Last Few Breaths, because in my run I did Last Few Breaths because I quite literally ran out of knobs. But I want you to do Tripped and Fell, and I'll explain why you do this instead of the other ones in just a bit. I also want you to turn on Nowhere to Hide because as you watch my run, you'll notice that there was a lot of closets that I could hide in. So it was no problem at all. So the next one I want you to turn on is Smelt It. Well, actually, there's another one which is called Dealt It. So that one requires you to have the See You Soon badge, which is the ending of floor 2 badge. I don't have it on this account. But if you have that one, I want you to turn that one on, which will minus maybe like 5% from your modifier bonus. But if you don't have it, just turn on Smelt It. And I'll explain all the modifiers in great detail. The next one is soundproofing, because there's literally no guiding light noise that you need. So this one's quite literally a freebie. The next one is Out of Stuff. This one is going to come in handy with that 15% because you don't really need a lot of stuff, and I'll explain everything as the run goes on. The next one is El Goblino's Payday. You don't really need any coins as you won't be buying anything at all. So I'm going to show you guys my run that I actually did, and I'm just going to commentate over it so that you guys can understand how to do this badge efficiently. Just watch it at 2x speed if you want to, and I'll explain everything and why this set of modifiers is basically perfect. There could be some changes that could be added on later on, but for now this is perfect. So the reason I told you to put tripped and fell is because unlike floor 1, in floor 2 you actually get to purchase bandages right off the bat. So once you're in the elevator, I want you to purchase a bunch of bandages and just use it immediately. So that 10% health that you had, that will immediately go back to 100%, and that is a literal freebie that you can get for the modifiers. Alright, we're gonna spawn in and collect all the generator amulets and get out of room 1. Now you'll notice that I'm looking above me a lot. Now I turned on the modifier known as haha, so that one makes it so that giggles spawn extremely more. I also want you to buy a big light along with your bandages. So every time you open a door, you're gonna use your big light to inspect the room that you enter instantly and point it to the ceiling so that any giggles in your vicinity get blinded. This is really a freebie, but in this run I didn't have a flashlight or anything because I literally had no knobs to buy it. So I was just being careful not to like trip onto any giggles as well as dodge any screeches. And you'll also notice that there's absolutely no snares in this game mode. So this modifier is actually bugged. But if it's fixed, you shouldn't have that much problem. Just watch out, just be slow because this does require patience in order to unlock. So just play it slow and take your time with it. Now you'll see upon turning on the smelted modifier, I'm getting a lot of fire damp rooms. Now it's actually literally this badge is easier than Hotel Hell. So basically if you turn on fire damp or dealt it, either or, it lowers the chance of an entity spawning inside those fire rooms. So the fire rooms chances increases and the entities that spawn in decreases. So it's literally helping you instead of taking away from your experience. So in this room I found a garden, but this literally had no shears. I got really unlucky in this run. I wish I could have fixed this. If this went on my favor, like you'll see I literally died to a glitch, but if it went on as I wanted it, I could have gotten the hard place badge. So Blitz is literally like a rush, and you'll notice that literally been absolute zero rushes that have tried to attack me. There's been zero rushes. So this modifier is also broken, so abuse it while you can. And that Blitz is nothing to you because we don't have rents due. That modifier is a nightmare in this floor 2. As you see, I get a little scared that a rush is gonna come, but throughout this run, literally no rush came to attack me. Instead, Blitz tried to attack me. You'll also notice that I'm getting these vacuum rooms. So these vacuum rooms only spawn in on unnumbered doors. So let's say there's a garden door. There's a chance that that door can be a vacuum door. So any named door will never be a vacuum door. So just be careful when you're opening unnumbered doors, and you should be good to go. This is a free 10%. I'm telling you guys, this badge is super easy if you just pay attention to your run and have patience. Alright, we are gonna attempt to seek chase now. And you'll just see how unfortunate I get. So after the floor 2 content update, the guiding light is no longer just bits and pieces of sparkles. There's actually a stream of blue light that takes you to the path, which actually makes floor 2 a lot easier. Like literally, floor 2 might be easier than floor 1 now after all the changes. Alright, right here you'll see how unfortunate it was that I died. So right here, the door breaks, my vision is kind of blurry, then I have to make my way to the left as well as crouch in that split second, make a right maneuver. And that was just impossible for me to do. Quite literally, this was just unfortunate and I had died. But I did revive myself here because I thought that okay, this is looking promising. But this is what happened when I tried to revive myself and continue on the run. The outlet, the power outlet literally got stuck at 97% and I had to quit the game. And this was my best run for the hard place modifier. I want you guys to attempt this with all the modifiers that I listed because those are the best ones that you can apply, and you should have absolutely no problem beating this floor with 150% modifier bonus, as this is actually easier than Hotel Hell. Anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's unfortunate that I couldn't finish it, but yeah, I hope this video helped you guys out. Thank you for watching and go watch another video.